In a shocking turn of events in the high-profile trial of rapper Young Thug, Lil Woody, a key witness for the prosecution, has refused to testify after his lawyer was suddenly suspended from the case. This unexpected development has thrown the trial into chaos and raised questions about the integrity of the legal proceedings. Join us as we dive deep into the details of this dramatic courtroom showdown. We're standing outside the courthouse where the Young Thug trial is taking place. Just moments ago, there was a major development that has stunned everyone in attendance. Lil Woody, a rapper who was set to testify against Young Thug, has refused to take the stand after his lawyer was barred from the courtroom. Can you tell us more about what happened? It's a really unprecedented situation. From what we understand, Lil Woody's attorney, James Harrington, was suspended by the judge midway through the trial due to allegations of misconduct. Apparently, Harrington was caught trying to intimidate a witness and influence their testimony. When Lil Woody was called to the stand shortly after his lawyer's suspension, he flat out refused to testify without Harrington present. The judge has warned Lil Woody that he could be held in contempt of court, but so far the rapper is standing firm in his decision. This must be an incredibly frustrating development for the prosecution, who was likely counting on Lil Woody's testimony to bolster their case against Young Thug. What do you think the implications of this could be? It's a major setback for the prosecution, no doubt. Lil Woody was seen as a key witness, and his refusal to testify without his lawyer there could severely undermine the state's efforts to convict Young Thug. The judge is in a difficult position here. He has to balance Lil Woody's right to legal representation with the need to keep the trial moving forward. Ultimately, he may have to decide whether to hold Lil Woody in contempt, which could result in jail time, or to simply strike his testimony from the record entirely. Either way, it's a messy situation that casts a cloud of uncertainty over the entire proceedings. This is certainly a developing story that we'll be keeping a close eye on. Thank you for your insights. We'll be sure to check back in as this drama continues to unfold. Mr. Woody, I'm going to ask you one more time, are you prepared to take the stand and provide your testimony to this court? No, Your Honor. I won't say a word without my lawyer here. Mr. Harrington was wrongly suspended, and I refuse to participate in these proceedings until he's reinstated. I understand your loyalty to your counsel, Mr. Woody, but you must understand the gravity of your position. Your refusal to testify is a serious matter that could result in you being held in contempt of court. I strongly advise you to reconsider. With all due respect, Your Honor, my mind is made up. I know my rights, and I won't be bullied into testifying without proper representation. If you want to lock me up, then go ahead. But I'm not saying a word until my lawyer is back at my side. Your Honor, this is an outrageous stalling tactic. The court must compel Mr. Woody to take the stand and provide his testimony. The integrity of this trial is at stake. Order in the court. Mr. Woody, I'm giving you one last chance. Will you comply with the court's order to testify, or face the consequences? Lil Woody, sorry, but the answer is still no. I stand by my decision, Your Honor. We're here outside the courthouse following a dramatic day in the Young Thug trial. Lil Woody's refusal to testify has thrown the proceedings into chaos, and the judge has now recessed the trial indefinitely to address this latest development. Joining us now is the lead prosecutor in the case, District Attorney Emma Sinclair. Ms. Sinclair, can you give us your reaction to Lil Woody's actions today? I'm absolutely appalled by Mr. Woody's conduct. This was a blatant attempt to derail our case against Young Thug, and it's unacceptable. Woody is a known associate of the defendant, and his testimony was crucial to proving the full scope of Young Thug's criminal enterprise. By refusing to take the stand, Woody has obstructed justice and undermined the rule of law. We will be pursuing every legal avenue to compel his testimony, including potential charges of contempt of court. This trial is far from over, and we remain committed to seeking justice for the victims of Young Thug's crimes. But the judge did suspend Woody's lawyer, Mr. Harrington, due to allegations of misconduct. Doesn't Woody have a valid reason to refuse testifying without his legal representation? Look, I understand that Mr. Harrington's suspension is an unfortunate development. But the court has an obligation to ensure the integrity of these proceedings, and sometimes difficult decisions have to be made. Woody's duty as a citizen is to cooperate with law enforcement and provide truthful testimony. His personal grievances cannot be allowed to derail this trial. We are confident that the judge will take the appropriate measures to compel Woody's cooperation. This case is too important to let one individual's obstruction stand in the way of justice being served. Thank you, Ms. Sinclair. Clearly, this is a very complex and developing situation. We'll be sure to follow up as more details emerge from the Young Thug trial. Back to you in the studio. The drama surrounding Lil Woody's refusal to testify has undoubtedly thrown a wrench into the high-profile trial of rapper Young Thug. With the judge facing tough decisions and the prosecution vowing to pursue every legal avenue to compel Woody's cooperation, the outcome of this case remains uncertain. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this evolving story and its potential impact on the final